First touch of the ball by Fulham, they kicked off here in the first half. Trying to make a slide tackle. Strength needed to hold off the opponent. Arteta. Now Podolski. Now Duff. Challenges for the ball. And the left-sided player has come up to support him here. He takes the shot. Goodness me, it's hit the post. Here's Walcott. Theo Walcott went to the World Cup as a 17-year-old. He's in. Oh, that's a great, brave save.
Well, you've got to get those so right. Fraction of a second out, and it's a penalty.
Diaby, and that headed pass keeps the move going. And the team relying on its defenders to keep out this dangerous-looking attack. Ruiz, that's a good pass. It's a hopeful shot. Well, if it flies into the top corner, you're a hero. If it does that, you're certainly a villain.
Yeah, 1 in 100 will hit the target there, and he's just taken the wrong option.
Vermaelen. Diaby. Abu Diaby. Lucas Podolski might need more back here to curb this piece of attacking play. Got to get more men behind the ball, I think. A good anticipation for the opposition for that back heel. He's cut it out. And he's cut out the danger. No mistake about that. Ruiz. Berbatov. Well read by Diaby. And well done by the goalkeeper to come out and block the shot. Dimitar Berbatov. He's in at goal. Great strike. He stopped the first shot. And he shoots. And saved by Szczesny. Fulham's corner. They can't get the ball away from his head. They need to try and do that. He's the master in the air. A chance for Berbatov in this area, maybe. Oh, that's the end of the attack. Very abruptly. And Podolski. Diaby. He strikes a goal! The service was superb. The shot wasn't.
Yeah, there you go. On a plate, but just couldn't take advantage.
And you've sort of overseen the move from Highbury to the Emirates, and Arsenal somehow have, in a time where stadiums like Wembley are built at huge expense, this has been a financial work of art and an architectural work of art for Arsenal.
Yeah, I think we will always miss Highbury, but this is a wonderful modern-day stadium, not a bad seat in the house here.
Here's Walcott. Santi Cazorla. It's gone out to the wingman. Now the defender's been called into question, really, by this attacking build-up. Berbatov. Well, he's definitely in the category of goal poacher. Good ball. It's a real opening here. He's had a good swing at that one. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. That's a magnificent goal, and it has been coming.
Yeah, they've got more players capable of picking out a pass and creating a chance, haven't they?
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Lucas Podolski. Sanya. Here he is. Could it be? And that levels it up. It's a goal. And that is a goal of real class. Just see the shot there into the bottom corner.
Yeah, no hesitation from him. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he did it expertly. It's a joy to watch that, Martin, the way he took control of that ball in the crowded penalty area and slotted it into the bottom corner. Top-class stuff.
Well, that was the equaliser, and it's 1-1. Now Sidwell. Defenders on full alert here. No, the opposition have got the ball and stopped that straight away when it was looking dangerous. Santi Cazorla. And that's changed the direction of the play, and they can break quickly now. Great shots on here. Still danger. Has to score here. Arsenal have scored. There's nothing like one goal to give you the confidence for another, and that's just what's happened here.
He's looking around the goalkeeper at his defenders, because just when he wanted some help, it wasn't forthcoming. And full marks to the striker. He was Johnny on the spot.
And the scoreline is 2-1. Here's Sidwell. Berbatov. He scores enough goals to stay in the team, but doesn't really charge around the place.
Well, as a manager, you buy him, and I think you've probably got to accept what kind of player he is, and you're never going to turn him into Carlos Tevez type of lad.
Nicely done to keep on his feet and not just go to ground and hope he might get a free kick. Great interception. Now it's Fulham who've got the ball. Mamadou Diarra. He slid in. Olivier Giroud. Problems for the defenders now, because this forward... Look, Giroud! And here's a shot now. Still danger after the save.
They're still looking to get their first major trophy since they moved from Highbury to the Emirates Stadium. Is the stadium itself a bit of a trophy? It's a wonderfully appointed venue.
It is a wonderful place, I think, to watch football. There's not a bad seat in the house. All it needs now, I think, is a bit of history attached in terms of, that was a stadium in which we clinched the league, and memories for the football fans, and that takes time. Highbury, it took them 100 years to accumulate that tradition and history, and it's going to come in time, I'm sure it is.
His teammates giving him some attacking support now. Very powerfully done. He's such an athletic defender, and he's got the ball away, and his teammates are applauding him for it. Well, they've got the ball back. A quick break is on. He's in here. Takes the shot off. And he's kept out the shot. It's still in play, though. And there it is, the goal. Keeper got to the first one, but there it is. Couldn't miss from there.
Well, that's the value of anticipation. He was there, wasn't he, when the chance came?
And the scoreline is 3-1. Now Sidwell. Berbatov. Diaby saw and got in the way of it. Kieran Gibbs. Olivier Giroud. Lucas Podolski. Good pass. What a chance here. And he lets fly here. And it's in. An Arsenal goal. Arsenal almost on easy street with that latest goal, and very comfortable in the situation in the match.
Well, it's just a question of being a professional now and not making any mistakes.
And the goals are tumbling out of this match. 4-1. Good skill, just to lift the ball there at the right moment. Well read by the defender to intercept. Now here's a chance for a counter-attack. Can they make anything of it? This is the chance. Here's a shot. Straightforward stop. Here's Sidwell. Breaking up that attack, the interception by Diaby. Arsenal have the ball again. Now the counter-attack. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And here's the shot.
Oh, it's the post!
Ruiz. Diarra. Keeps it going well. Could make a chance with this tackle. And the shot at the end of it. Shot doesn't get very far, blocked away. Arsenal awarded the goal kick. And here is Gibbs. On to Podolski. And Arsenal have possession. They've won it. Throw in now. Stephen Sidwell. Well played. That's clever use of the ball, just getting it off the ground. They're passing it well here. That's a good pass. Oh, he takes the shot. Teed up beautifully for the first time shot, but he's missed it.
Well, it was begging to be hit, wasn't it? The quality of the pass, the weight of it, perfect.
It's always a good barometer of the game, getting your shots away. This is how it stands so far. Quick ball. So dangerous. He's got support here, and it's broken down straight away, and all that potential is gone. Well, there might be a break now for them. Really in the clear now, in on goal, and here's a chance for Arsenal. He tries for goal, and it's a goal. Well, he's got his second goal of the game, and it's very well taken.
Well, it's a good effort, and I think it was a good save, and he could do nothing about it. The only criticism of the keeper you would have, Martin, is he didn't carry it away out of the danger zone.
Just widens the margin in this one-sided match. Stephen Sidwell. Dimitar Berbatov. Diaby. Podolski. Thoughtful pass. It didn't quite come off for them. The defender did well. The break on from Berbatov. Diaby. Now that's a throw. Here's Duff. Duff, the Irishman. We've got 1 extra minute to play of added time. Diaby. And the defender has done very well here. Got his foot in. Well executed. Strong tackle, Bakary Sagna. Good defending. Going to be a throw here. Kieran Richardson has got possession here. Good ball. Brilliant opening. He can have a crack here, and he knocks in the goal. Bit of a gamble really to swing his foot at it, but a gamble that really paid off.
And so often they end up at the back of the stand, but not that time, back of the net.
5-2 the score. Now Podolski. Pass back, that's lovely. Here's Walcott. Arteta. And he strikes for a goal! That's the goalkeeper's. So that's halfway through, and Arsenal so far so good. First half, which has all been about making chances and taking chances, and just one team has done that, and it's reflected on the half-time scoreline.
I think that's fair. They've taken the chances. I mean, in terms of possession, it's been more equal, but their strikers have been the ones on form.
here at the Emirates Stadium. The second half starts. And Podolski. Here's Walcott. Duff. Berbatov. That's good support play from his teammates. No, not this time. And the opposition come away with the ball. Richardson. Good strong challenge. Good reading of by anticipating the pass. Now Sidwell. And now Duff. Good ball. Challenge came in, he's hurdled it, and he's still on his way. Sliding challenge. Olivier Giroud. Great opportunity. He shoots. Well, they fought through the defence, and they're scoring almost at will. Well, that is a moment of real personal satisfaction. He completes his hat-trick.
What a wonderful feeling. It's all gone right for him. Everything he's touched has turned to gold here. Well, you have to hand it to him. What a lovely first touch that was. He had to get it spot on, and he did just that. And what about the finish? Accuracy. Oh, I'd say so.
Ruiz. It's a clear chance. The attack carrying on, and they could be in. And the shot's on. Another goal would be not much more than consolation, but they're going for it. Laurent Koscielny. Vermaelen. And here is Gibbs. That's neatly done. Confident and quality on the ball. Now it's Fulham who've got the ball. Diarra. And Richardson. Very good challenge at an important part of the pitch. Here's Walcott. Support arriving to the left. Looking to pick out the play. And hits it. Oh, 3 was there for him, but he's still stuck on 2.
Well, maybe that was the easiest of all 3, but just couldn't manage it.
Santi Cazorla. Vermaelen's challenge. Berbatov. But here's the chance. And he goes for goal. The battle of wits, and Szczesny won it. They're going to take the corner. And it's a header. He's managed to get that away somehow. Cleared well. Well, not that well, because they're going to have to do some more defending now. Keeps it going well. Good attacking play from the forward here. He's beaten the defender. Good pass. Great chance. He's had a good swing at that one. Still danger. Fulham in possession again. Trying to make a slide tackle. Ruiz. They're passing it well here. What a chance here. Oh, and they would have been in but for that vital stop. Here's the shot. And out came the goalkeeper. Fantastically well.
Well, 1 against 1. That's when you need your keeper on top form, and he was there.
This is Risa. This is going to be a throw. And here's the shot. Yeah, you've got to praise their attitude in these circumstances. Thomas Vermaelen. Santi Cazorla. That's a good pass. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. So dangerous. Oh, he's going to shoot now. There's a space there, and he's worked the ball through to his teammate superbly. Now it's Fulham who've got the ball. Passing of a very high order today in this game. He could lay it off to the supporting player.
Here he is with a chance. Tries his luck. Not giving up on it. Despite the number of goals they're behind. A little bit annoyed the player to get a yellow card for that, but it certainly looked that way. Maybe he thought because the game was not stopped immediately, he was going to get away with it.
Yeah, I think he did think that, actually, and maybe it's just slightly mistimed, and it was an honest enough challenge, but yellow card nonetheless.
It is going to be a change here, and it looks like a strategic one. Thomas Vermaelen. Diaby. Fulham in possession again. Throw in here. Here's Duff. Challenge made on the slide. Damien Duff's cross. On the volley. And he's put it away. Well, that's a brilliant volleyed goal.
Not easy. The technique had to be spot on, and it was. Well, you can see the goal scorer where he's heading to thank the man on the wing who tossed it in with such accuracy you could hardly miss.
Well, the fans thrilled by this, although it's been a roller coaster ride for them. Bags of goals, though.
Olivier Giroud. He's cut it out well. Berbatov, supporting player alongside. Now he can cross it. He's got space, and he drives for goal. It is a goal for them, and all credit to them for not lying down and just letting this game pass by them.
They're turning on the style now with 2 goals in very quick succession. High scoring, high quality.
And my goodness, this has been a great game to watch. Possession facts coming up for you on the screen.
Laurent Koscielny. And a back pass to Wojciech Szczesny.
Vermaelen. Cut out by Berbatov. Now it's Fulham who've got the ball. Quick ball. Well, the attacking player needs a bit of help now. Excellent passing.
Could it be? Oh, they've got another one. You have to hand it to them. 2 chances and 2 goals.
Oh, what a way they moved the ball about there, Martin. The opposition couldn't get near, and when it come to picking out the final pass, they were clinical.
Absolutely amazing game. 6-5. Olivier Giroud. Berbatov. Fry. And there is some backup for him in this position.
And that the flag is up. It has gone out off the player.
Now that's a throw. Diarra. Ruiz. Well, this could be a chance. That's a great ball.
This is the chance. He takes the shot.
Top save. Vermaelen. Good interplay. And they're keeping possession as well. Santi Cazorla.
Brilliant opening. Here's the shot. And it's a goal. And they have scored another goal. And they are the dominant force now. And there should be no way back for the other team. It's a difficult day for defenders, but the attacking play has been admirable. Ruiz. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change.
And here is Gibbs. Diaby. Good ball. Great opportunity. It's a penalty here. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Oh, it's in there! Well, he wants to take the penalties and you can see why. He's got a very good record, he's just extended that here.
Goalkeepers do so much homework on where a player puts the ball, but he could do nothing about that.
This is an extraordinary scoreline, really, given the nature of the two teams. Rita counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Berbatov. Theo Walcott. Great chance. Shots on here. And he's sprung away to make that save. Momentary respite with the save. Corner coming up. Goes for goal. Ball still alive. Sliding in now. The Jagger. Which way is he going to go now? Support on either side. In with the challenge. Well, is it? He hasn't dealt with it. And he takes the shot. And he's put it away beautifully. Well, they've got a goal and they'll be pleased they finally found a way through, but I think the other team has switched off a little bit at this late stage.
Yeah, I think so. They'll be urging the ref to blow that final whistle now. A miserable day for them.
The emphasis certainly on attack here. On to Podolski. How's he cut that out? Wonderful play. Diaby, and here's some support. And here's the chance. Got to be. Arsenal have scored. Well, it does absolutely wrap it up. No mercy, they're still going right to the end for an emphatic win.
Yeah, they've been really ruthless here. Their game hasn't slipped. They've kept the pressure on.
There is a danger here that this match is becoming rather one-sided. Here's Sidwell. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Santi Cazorla. Berbatov. They're passing it well here. Well, he could be in. And the shot's on. Perfect timing from the goalkeeper. If he gets that wrong, it's a penalty and he's off.
Yeah, he did time the dive absolutely to perfection, but a missed opportunity for the striker there.
Very weak challenge. That's a good pass. No, he's gone for goal. And saved by Szczesny. And they're getting set for the corner. And he goes for goal with his head. Yeah, you've got to praise their attitude in these circumstances. Got in the way well, the defender. Slides in now. Over to Fry. Well executed. What a chance here. He stopped the opposition, gets the ball out of harm's way. Reset. Diarra. That's a bit of a test of his balance, but he passed that test. Keeps it going well. And that's good play by the defender. And that's it, last blast on the whistle from the referee. Well, it might not be so friendly next time. One team embarrassed here, really. The other, of course, is
jubilant by the margin of their victory.
I mean, it might be a friendly, but you've got to apply the normal standards to it, and the losing team didn't out there. They were well below par.
Well, that's an absolutely amazing game of football that we've all witnessed here. Until the next time, this is Martin Tyler saying goodbye. Big welcome to every one of you to today's game. I'm Martin Tyler, and the biggest welcome from me is to Alan Smith alongside me. And our match today, Arsenal up against Fulham. How do you think this game will go? Two really good teams, Alan.
Well, it's wonderful to see two heavyweights coming head-to-head like this. I mean, it's so difficult to forecast a winner at this point, but what we have got is a high-quality game.
And the match is under the control of Mehmet Yildiraz. Fulham, who have got this game started. Now Sidwell. And here is Gibbs. Diaby. Ah, that's lovely. Back heel. And it's Diarra. Challenge made on the slide. Could have led to a goal, not for a fine piece of defending. Berbatov. Diaby. Santi Cazorla. Podolski. That's cut out. Seen the chance. And that's a save for the goalkeeper. Arteta. That's a great interception. Berbatov. Challenges for the ball. Santi Cazorla. Now the counter-attack could be on here. They like to play on the break here, but it just hasn't worked for them this time. And the pass not completed, really. It's a good move for the attacking team, this. Here he is, here's the shot. He's kept that one out well, but that's the sort of save he'll be hoping that he has to make throughout the game. Nothing more difficult than that. Ryan Ruiz. Well, he read that passage of play and was able to make the interception. His teammates giving him some attacking support now. He slid in. Santi Cazorla. Now here's a chance to get forward quickly. It's a real opening here. It's a defender on top of his game here, and certainly on top of the opposition then. Ryan Ruiz. Good strong challenge. Olivier, he's in at goal. Oh, and they're on the counter-attack here. Theo Walcott. He's pick his spot now. Goal! Fantastic header! It's a great goal from a very good team.
Yeah, and I think their midfielders, Martin, They are a class above the opponents today. Oh, top marks to the striker, Martin, because he's taken a chance there. He's gambled on the keeper spilling it, and when he did exactly that, it was a simple enough chance.
Well, here we are, 12 minutes into the match, and that is the first goal. Angeland intercepted the play, saw the pass coming. Defenders on full alert here. So, here's the shot. Teed up beautifully for the first time shot, but he's missed it.
Well, it was begging to be hit, wasn't it? The quality of the pass, the weight of it, perfect.
Strength needed to hold off the opponent.
The ground, I think, was originally going to be called Ashburton Grove, or maybe even New Highbury. But the deal with the airline Emirates was struck in October 2004.
He takes the shot. It's come.
He's managed to get that away somehow, taken it well under pressure.
Fulham in possession again. Going for the ball.
The number of shots that each team has had available for you now.
Sliding challenge. Well, they've got the ball back. A quick break is on. He's in here. And here's a chance for Arsenal.
Well, the shot in the end off target, but the attack will give them great encouragement for the remainder of the match.
I think it will. If they can keep on doing that, you'd fancy them to convert one of those chances.
Ruiz.
Is he going to pass the ball now? In a good position. No, the opposition have got the ball and stopped that straight away when it was looking dangerous. Attempted through ball by Theo Walcott.
They're not as quick as he is.
He's going to shoot. Still in play here. And a goal for the Gunners. Well, that's why they say follow in. When the goalkeeper makes a decent save as it was, they couldn't hold on to the ball.
I think the keeper's entitled to look at his defenders and say, well, why couldn't you help me out there?
Well, that has made it 2-0. Duff.
Here's Sidwell. Might be able to find some space down the sides if they go wide here.
Oh, it could be on. And bravely in for the header. Keeper not needed because the defender blocked it in front of him. Well, that could have been a panicky moment, but the defenders come out on top.
Well, that's literally tossing the ball to the opposition.
Well, that's a fantastic clearance. He rose to the occasion and saved the day. He's beaten his man. Brilliant pass there. Great opportunity. Tries his luck. Still danger after the save. Very powerfully done. He's such an athletic defender, and he's got the ball away, and his teammates are applauding him for it. What a chance here. The keeper can deal with that. And saved by Chesney.
Arsenal had a great era under George Graham. What was it like to play for him, Alan?
This is a great chance for him. And he lets fly here. Oh, it's in there. That is his second goal of the game. They just can't contain him.
Well, good finish, no doubt, Martin, but what about the play before that? What about the passing? Wonderful team effort.
Arsenal absolutely at their best. Berbatov.
Well, he's definitely in the category of goal poacher.
Laurent Koscielny.
Sanya.
Here's Walcott.
Now it's Fulham who've got the ball.
Berbatov.
And here is Gibbs.
Diaby. That's great. Right in on goal. That leads to the shot. And he's kept out the shot. It's still in play, though. Good play by the defender. Extreme difficulty, but he came out on top. Fulham in possession again.
Nangaland. In comes the challenge. Richardson. Berbatov. Goes in with a slide tackle. Good support play around the man on the ball. Well, he has a go. Well, look, they've got one back. He glides into scoring positions, Dimitar Berbatov, and he's found the target again.
He can make it look so easy, can't he?
And the scoreline is 3-1. Theo Walcott. Santi Cazorla. That's disappointing for the man who's passed the ball. It was a bad ball, really, out of play. Here's Duff. Stopping the pass, getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Play building up nicely now. Nangaland makes the challenge. Quick ball. Good play, one-on-one. Diaby. Well, there might be a break, and he's past the defence, just the goalkeeper to beat. Seen the chance. Oh, it's off the bar. Giroud. Arsenal have scored. There's nothing like one goal to give you the confidence for another, and that's just what's happened here.
Well, he gave the keeper no chance, Martin, did he? And look at the neck power, the muscles he put into that, really connected with it firmly.
Well, this team is taking a resounding lead. Now Sidwell. And for an interception, that's quite a vital one. Brian Ruiz. He's given the ball to his teammate, but not for long. He's got it back. They're passing. Can he score now? Oh, that's a great, brave save.
Well, you've got to get those so right. Fraction of a second out, and it's a penalty.
Podolski. Football is wonderful when it's being exhibited like this. Super passing, and the team is absolutely on top of their game. He's got space. It's going to be easy for the keeper to collect. It's Aaron Hughes and Richardson. Berbatov. Great skill to get the ball off the ground like that.
It's a deft touch.
Well read by the defender to intercept. Takes the shot off. He hasn't dealt with the danger totally, and he's grasped it now gratefully at the end of an extraordinary piece of play. Good ball. Olivier Giroud. And he's in behind them. Keeps it going well. He goes for goal. Well, the final shot off target, it was a great break.
Isn't it just the way that they move the ball forward with such speed, penetration, just couldn't apply the finishing touch.
Anticipation leading to the interception there. Just tried to lift it, didn't get it high enough. Now Podolski. It's a great opportunity, he's made himself. There's the shot. He's stretching there, the defender, but he has cleared. Well, that'll be a throw. Here's Walcott. And he drives for goal. That's Schwarzer with a save, a superb stop. Diaby. Here he is with a chance, and it ends with this shot. Well, they're going for as big a win as possible. Great credit for them, they haven't eased up. Very, very thorough performance here, totally professional, and the result should be in the bag.
Some excellent displays out there from those lads, they've all played well.
And the score now is 5-1. Well executed.
Well, that got the crowd excited, that attack. But in the end, now they're disappointed, really, because the opposition are beginning to play out from the back. Koscielny. Well, the referee has brought to an end what has been a very surprising first half. First half comes to a close here. One team has dominated the first 45 minutes.
Well, for the winning team, Martin, it's just a question of carrying out the second half in a professional manner and seeing through this victory.
So we're away for the second half after a very one-sided first period. I wonder what this second period will bring. For Marlon.
Koscielny.
Confident and quality on the ball. And here is Gibbs. And it's going to be his throw here. It's with Duff. And there's a player backing him up in the middle. Great chance. And he's given that everything. They're not giving up on it, despite the number of goals they're behind. Olivier Giroud. Here's Sidwell. Brian Ruiz. Good pass. That's a vital stop. Diaby. Abu Diaby. Tried to work the ball wide but didn't get the accuracy he wanted. Now Hughes, Aaron Hughes. Here's Diarra. Ruiz. Berbatov. Good ball. What a chance here. And the shot's on. Well, they line up for the corner. Best defending, more reflex action than anything else, but it's worked for them. And the shot's on. Still danger after the save. Well, that's a fantastic clearance. He rose to the occasion and saved the day. Past one defender. That's a good pass. Brilliant opening. Can he score here? And hits it. And it's a goal. They've scored one. Look again at this wonderful piece of interplay by the attacking side. A great goal.
Yeah, and I think they caught the opposition unawares there. They were a little bit caught on the back foot. Took advantage.
Well, the glory of a goal-scoring feast here. 5-2. Lucas Podolski. Diaby. Quick ball. Well, you can see what he was trying to do. The defender read it well, though. Dimitar Berbatov. Berbatov. And in the middle, he's got some help. They're passing it well here. Great opportunity. That's a 50-50 in midfield now after that. Santi Cazorla. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Now it's Fulham who've got the ball. Ruiz. Sanya. Here's Walcott. Is another accurate one from him. That's a great interception. He he's getting a pat on the back for that, because that was brilliant defending in a difficult situation. Excellent interception. Good ball. So dangerous. Well, he has a go. And he scored and widens the gap between these two teams. For the most part of the match, they've been the better side, and it's now reflected on the scoreline.
Yeah, they're turning the screw, showing the superiority.
Well, the scoreline now is 6-2. Ruiz. Snapped his man with no problem at all. Well, here comes the support. The attack was thwarted and the opposition are now on the ball. What a chance now! He's managed to help his side out there, but it wasn't very convincing, was it? Brian Ruiz keeps it going well. And the back heel, and it works for him. And Podolski. This is the chop, and he lets fly here. He's kept that one out well, but that's the sort of save he'll be hoping that he has to make throughout the game. Nothing more difficult than that. Angeland. Now Sidwell. Lifted the ball, but not high enough. Well executed. And here's the shot. And a chance here. And they've scored, certainly against the balance of the game, but that's one for them. And he's put away his second. He's doubled up. And it's a delightful double too. Great display of attacking football by both teams. That's really well done. Good defending. Booted away, but not to a teammate. So it's going to be the opposition on the attack once more. Diaby. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Diaby. Well, he could be in. Good pass. He goes for goal! Steven Sidwell. Berbatov. Good ball. He can have a crack here. Clean in at the goalkeeper. Just couldn't get it on target.
Well, he's on his own there, and he's done all the spade work himself. Just couldn't produce the finish.
Substitution coming up. Diaby. And here is Gibbs. He's got a choice here. Where to play the ball. One or two options. On to Podolski. Trying with the forward pass to make a way through the defence, but it didn't quite work out. Ruiz. It's a slide tackle. Rita. That's a good pass. Now they look great when they come off the back heels. That one didn't. Quick ball. Here's Sidwell. Oh, he's going to shoot now. Very comfortable for the keeper. Now it's a corner. Well, they say possession is 9/10 of the game. I'm not sure that's always the case. These are the figures so far. It'll be a throw. No nonsense clearance from the defender. Try. They're passing it well here. And there's some reinforcements arriving to help it. And in goes the cross. I thought that attack was actually going to lead to a chance, but maybe it's easier to see from up here than it was down on the pitch. Here's Walcott. Wonderful interception.
I'm not quite sure about this injury, but a man who might be able to update us on it down on the touchline, Jeff Shreves.
50-50 this one. He twisted his knee, he's been trying it out, but I'm not sure he can carry on.
Thanks very much, Jeff. There's some movement in the dugout. Going to get a change here. Ryan Ruiz. Challenges for the ball. Olivier Giroud. And for an interception, that's quite a vital one. And the referee hit by the ball. I think, to be fair to him, the ball hit him. Hangeland. Berbatov. Nejaga. Good ball. Slid in. He takes the shot. Goalkeeper might be needed again. Looking to get one back here and improve their pride, if nothing else. Now it's about the right decision. He's got a couple of areas to explore here. Keeps it going well. Great, and it leads to this shot. Nothing wrong with the shot really, except the direction. It was hit well enough. The goalkeeper didn't have to move a muscle except to catch it. Diarra. Well executed. He's not going to get caught in possession here. It's a penalty here. Well, the referee immediately pointed for the penalty, and he's shown a yellow to the offender.
Yeah, fair enough. I think he's made the right call. What a chance this is from 12 yards.
He scored! Well, that is a penalty that has done the job for his team. The side that have conceded it will be furious with their error.
Yeah, I think so. You've got to have a certain mental state, I think, to take penalties. I always shied away from them, but this player looked confident from 12 yards.
6-4 we are. Excellent passing here. Good pass. Oh, and they would have been in but for that vital stop. Good defensive play. As the danger was mounting, in he stepped. Diaby. Good ball. Here's the shot. Still in play here. Here's Walcott. Oh, he's in. Giroud. It was a battle in the mind as well as with the body, and Mark Schwarzer won it. Terrific contest, 10 goals for you to enjoy, and the margin in the end, 6 goals to 4. Well, they did have to do some defending, but all guns blazing in attack.
Yeah, and credit to the manager for the way he set up his team. Could easily have backfired because they let themselves open